Did you know that winter solstice was appreciated for thousands of years by your ancestors, my ancestors? Because it marked a new beginning, returning of the sun, and the new cycle of life. As you can see, sun is very low on the horizon, which is typical for this day. This special day of the year, when the sun is returning, days are getting longer, and there is just something, when you think about it deeply, you feel it inside. The thing I am thinking about the most during these times are, of course, the ancestors. My ancestors, sure, but also all the others. Not really sure what that is. Now this is a very peculiar sight right here. It's like somebody drove by and dropped a bunch of, these are like peach seeds or something similar, some similar fruit. Weird. Maybe that has some deeper purpose that I'm not sure about. We are following the sun, just like our ancestors were for thousands of years. So today is the day of winter solstice, the day after which each new day will be tiny bit longer, tiny bit brighter. So let's take these moments to really appreciate the slowness, the quiet, the thoughts about history, and sometimes long gone. And trust me, whatever bothers you, it does not have to be winter solstice, of course. Some pressure at work, some emails you need to respond to but have no time. Everything becomes so insignificant the moment you are in the forest or some other part of nature, especially if alone or with few people only who also appreciate the quiet and give you some space. Oh, there it is, I hear it. Let's go. Turn on the app. There it is. Here they are, Eurasian wren and black woodpecker. This is what we are hearing. The less beautiful part is hearing the planes from above. They always ruin the audio incredibly. The sad part is when you get away from all the people, whoops, and the noise, and almost slipped there. All the people, all the noise, cars. What you get then is planes on the sky. There is really no way to hide. Maybe underground, somewhere deep in the caves, but there is no sun there. So, sun being low on the horizon means very long shadows. See, it's midday and shadows are huge. I look like half of the tree. Trust me, I'm not that tall. So that is one of the signs of winter solstice. And it's a promise that the chilling, biting cold winter is approaching to an end. I plan to sit together, at least in my fantasy or my thoughts, or some sort of connection with our ancestors. Enjoy just enjoy this day. Appreciate every little leaf, every little part of grass, dropped leaves, dead leaves, dead things are also part of nature. See, a very old drywall stone here. Wonder how long it was standing here. Maybe just a couple of 100 years. Does not have to be super old, You never know. So these woods are always full of mushrooms. A lot of oak trees here. See, a bunch of oak tree babies on the ground. Unfortunately, only a few will get to be big trees, especially big, such as that one over there. Let's move closer. Look at this. I visited it already a few times, and today is a special day. You know why? One of the reasons for it is the oak was a sacred tree to the Druids. The rituals would be going on in sacred groves, in the forests, and often there would be a bunch of oak trees there. Look at this thing. It grows on it. The bark. Likely hundreds of years old. In any case, much older than me. I feel so tiny next to this tree. It casts a huge, long shadow through entire forest. Well, the entire part that the eye catches. Beautiful. And look how tiny my shadow is next to it. I'm like a pigeon. So maybe it is wrong to say I feel insignificant, but things such as these really put you in your place, You are not the center. You feel you are just a part of a circle. Look at these branches just reaching over horizontally. The part up there that splits, like makes some sort of little fork. You could build maybe a small tree house over there. Maybe it would hang on pretty well. And this is the part that I like the most. The tree has its own little cave. And everything is dark and moist inside. Yeah. You can have weird association with the thing, but look at this. So the sun will continue to set, and the shadow should be casted, I believe, a bit to the right. I'm not going to be here that long, but let's appreciate this. Right next to the tree is a dropped ivy branch. Look, pretty big one. It has fruits. So cute to see them. It looks like they have little caps on them. Tiny little caps. And this probably was cut or dropped from above. So you can see all the green parts on this oak tree is this ivy. Think about how old it is. Look at this thing. This is a part of it. So it needs time to get this big. Have many generations grow on it. It has grandchildren and their grandchildren. It's amazing. This almost looks like a trench of some sort. It goes all around the forest. Didn't really see how far, but no matter if this is a trench or not, what I'm going to do is find some nice place here to chill. Some sort of truck or something passed by and I'm hiding in the trench. How far can being introverted go in today's world? And here we are next to some more ivy. You see, ivy leaves are very green. Ivy is evergreen plant, so you won't really see it any other color unless it's sick or dying. And next to it we have oak leaves, dried ones, still holding on to the branch. Oak is one of the trees that hangs on to his dead leaves for quite a long time. Since everything is so moisty and wet, I'm actually crouching. I'm not sitting on this. I don't have some cover to sit on, unfortunately. But I do have one small drink to take with me. I mean, I did take it, and to enjoy it here. You know, I do feel like a soldier on a break that's just fed up with all the shooting and all the grenades and stuff, and just wants a bit of peace. And in a way I'm just fed up with noise and work and urgent stuff, and this has to be done, and the kitchen has to be renovated, and you know how it goes. But let's breathe. This is about your thoughts, not mine only. Cheers. So, cheers to the sun, and to the right we have a bunch of small birds just hanging around, flying from one part of the trench to another. You know what, I just used my backpack to sit on it, who cares? And for a moment I thought I lost my phone, but then I was relieved to see this. Sun is slowly moving to a place where it will finally set. Not really soon, but soonish. When you sit like this and do not make noise for a very long time, you can notice wildlife around you starts to emerge. As birds and other critters, they get more relaxed. Some maybe forget about your presence, not see you as threatening. And you get to see them walking by, you get to hear them. I hear a woodpecker on my left. Here it is. Did you see it? Just flew over. There is no way they would come this close if I was moving or talking loudly or doing sudden moves. But when you get silent, it's amazing. And of course there is the plane on the sky. Cannot avoid that. So as the sun prepares to set, and there is a distant sound of woodpecker somewhere over there, I wish all of us a happy new start, new cycle with a lot of beautiful things happening, hopefully better than the previous ones that already happened to any of us. And I not urge you, it's your call. I suggest that you try something like this. Be silent, listen to the birds. If you didn't try it, try it. You never know would it work for you or not unless you do try it. And if it doesn't, well, then you don't have to do it. We are sitting all here now in this moment together with all of our ancestors in human history, or almost all of it, to cherish this very moment. Cheers!